An off-kilter look at the iconic Golden Gate Bridge, a symbol of California and the San Francisco Bay Area. Welcome, everyone, to the Golden State. Oakland, California, the home of the Warriors as they prepare for an Eastern Conference opponent right here. And as we start the weekend here on this Friday night, 2K Sports welcoming you to NBA basketball. With Greg Anthony, Clark Kellogg, and our sideline reporter, Doris Burke, this is Kevin Harlan. And a look at the starters for the Cavaliers. LeBron and Love are the talented pair at the forward position. Kyrie Irving and J.R. Smith at the guard set. And it's Thompson in at the center filling out the middle. Now here is Smith. Down low. And Thompson gets it to go in on the assist by Smith.
Yeah, strong move to the basket there. Nice power to get that up and in.
And last season was one where Tristan Thompson transitioned from a starter to a bench role. Didn't let the move bother him and still put up solid numbers off the bench.
Curry against Irving. About a minute played so far here in the first. Good for the basket. Starting off 1 for 1 with that shot.
Not an easy finish right there, but a beautiful move to give himself just enough space to get in close and knock it down.
Bogut kicks to Thompson. The drive by Iguodala. Good.
He had his head on the swivel and was able to pick out the pass and get the assist.
Golden State on D. It's a three-point game. Irving. And there's the call on Kyrie Irving. That's his first foul.
Oh, great defense there. Anticipated the play and got there first.
And not afraid to put his body on the line either, Greg. He took a shot for the team in that situation.
Thompson misses.
That's the first miss for this offense. They've hit 3 or 4 to start.
James kicks to Irving. Back to LeBron. Cannot hit. And it's the Warriors taking it the other way. Here's Iguodala. Can't get it to go. Good D by Love. For Cleveland, they've gone 2 of 3 here to start out the game. Smith, the pass to Irving. Out of bounds, Golden State takes possession. Now it's ended down to Doris Burke, who's able to talk with head coach Tyronn Lue.
A big factor in this game, he said, is how well they do to contain the young shooter Klay Thompson, saying Thompson can really give you trouble coming off screens. We've got to have all-out energy fighting to stay on his hip, and then we need to pressure on the ball handler to try and delay the pass. Kevin, both jobs are hard.
Thank you, Doris.
And you can see the defenders afraid to kind of get in his way a lot of times when he's on his way to the basket. But on that one, they were there.
Now here's LeBron following the miss by Draymond Green. And it's J.R. Smith with the 3.
A good open look, and he splashes home the 3.
Warriors leading by 3.
You know, the Cavs last season won a bunch of games, but they had to fight for a lot of them. They often would fall behind early or dig a big hole and have to fight their way out of it.
Iguodala wide open. And there are the Warriors now with another bucket. Now about 3 minutes gone in the first quarter. The Cavaliers trail by 5. To the paint. Here's Smith. And the rejection by Iguodala. And it goes out of bounds. That one off Iguodala. There's 1:54 left in the first quarter of the game. Love dishes to Thompson. And 2 free throws coming up as he misses that one. Drawing the whistle and a lot of contact there. That's on Andrew Bogut. You mentioned, GA, the Cavs and their comebacks. They actually overcame double-digit deficits for 13 of their 53 wins last year.
Yeah, and Kevin, I remember their biggest one being a comeback after being down 17 points. I mean, but when you have the star power that the Cavs have, no comeback is out of the question. You're just never safe against this team.
And first quarter, we're about 3.5 minutes in. The Cavaliers trail by 7. To the middle. And it's sent back by Bogut. Now the Warriors moving it up. Curry's got the ball. That's good. That's now 8 points for Iguodala.
Excellent feed from Steph Curry.
Cavaliers have gone 3 of 7 from the field since we've gotten underway. Timeout is called. First of the game for the Cavaliers.
And guys, nice to see Bogut out there given all the injuries that he's had to overcome in his career. Just glad to see him at full strength.
Curry with the steal. 1:03 left to play here in the first. Fires from deep. Cavaliers with the rebound. You know, Bogut, as I recall, Clark was so distraught by those injuries that at one point he thought he might retire.
Yeah, he gave some serious thought to packing it in after the 2013 season, Kevin. Luckily for his team, though, he worked through it and is as strong as ever at the defensive end.
Smith kicks to Irving. There's 37 seconds left here in the first quarter. Love the pass to Thompson. That's in there. Love with the assist.
He's looking confident right from the opening tip.
Warriors leading by 9 and stolen by Love. And here is Irving. There's 18 seconds left to play in the first. And the shot is good.
Well, that's one way he can finish, but far from the only way he gets it done. He's got all kinds of tricks up his sleeve.
Curry against Irving. Iguodala's drive. Good D by LeBron. And we got a chance to hear from LeBron James about the hard work and preparation he brings into it.
Go back and I'm able to.
I think you'd have to say the preparation really shows on the court in his play, and rarely does he look surprised out there, caught off guard.
And Kevin, that's really just the mark of a total pro. And I don't think oftentimes the fans appreciate how much goes in terms of preparation. Some guys get it and some guys don't. But he's a perfect example of what proper preparation means in terms of preventing a poor performance.
And now the second quarter just getting set to start. And the Warriors, guys, what jumps out to you in this game stats-wise?
This is almost like a volleyball game when you watch just how many shots they blocked or altered.
Well, how about this? A lot of side outs for them the way they swatted shots away. That's a volleyball term, by the way, folks.
Yeah, or handball.
Like or handball
either one of the two. They're knocking a lot away.
Yeah.
And a moment now to reset the lineups, courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up for the second quarter of basketball. So for the Golden State Warriors right now, Thompson and Iguodala on the perimeter, Green at the 4 with Bogut at the 5. And it's Curry in at the point guard position. Outside jumper. Inside, and Price slams it in.
Yeah, how about the sharp steal and then run out? It looks like they're ready to put the hammer down.
Well, we've been waiting for one of these teams, Greg, to pull away. Maybe that'll be a springboard for them.
Could be. A dunk like that coming off a great defensive play has to build some momentum.
The Oracle Arena was rocking last season, and with good reason. The Warriors would finish a league best 39-2 at home last year.
And how about that 39-2 record put them one off of tying the best record ever in the NBA. That record, by the way, belongs to the Celtics with 40 wins back in 1986.
Back to Curry. Outside, Green. Iguodala, he's open. And there are the Warriors now with another bucket.
His shooting has been outstanding. Definitely one of the reasons they're up in this game.
Well, I tell you what, you look at the Warriors, and they were actually unstoppable in every way last season. Average home margin of victory was 13-plus points. A lot of those games weren't even that close as they let things get tight in garbage time.
And an important part of every team's game, a look at the hustle stats for the Warriors.
Great hustle defensively through the first half, contesting everything and racking up the block shots.
Something else they've done right so far from the get-go tonight is run. I mean, so much of their offense has come off the fast break.
And now Doris Burke has an update from the sidelines.
Thank you, Kevin. I got a chance to hear what the Cavaliers head coach was saying to his team. He said their plan was run their offense through LeBron. When coach addressed the guys in the huddle, his message was clear. Quote, he's who we want getting the bulk of the touches. He is who we want making our decisions. He also told them that he wants to see multiple passes on every possession. He said that was the key to getting the best shot each time down. Being in the position they're in, probably a smart move to go to the clipboard and switch things up while we're still in the first half. Kevin?
Always great to hear from you, Doris.
And the lead continues to increase. They are just playing flawless basketball at both ends.
Greg, I can't identify an area where this team has underperformed. I mean, they've been 5-star in every category.
Tristan Thompson, he's checked in for Mozgov. Here's Curry with the 3. Thompson with the rebound. The Cavaliers trail by 15. James with it, and Curry picks him up defensively. And Thompson kicks to James. Right wing. Dellavedova from outside. Cannot hit. And Golden State will come the other way. Early on last year, it was clear Steph Curry was just on another level. Was an MVP candidate right from the start of the season, and he would eventually be voted that award.
And I thought very deserving. You could see how he elevated his play, and so many of us, and so much talk focuses on what he does offensively. But he was ahead of the snake of a terrific defensive group for Golden State a season ago, and that's one reason why he ended up being the MVP.
Out to Thompson. From the arc. Good, and Curry gets the assist. Curry's got 5 assists in the game.
And good passing, setting up a lot of these buckets right now, Kevin. That's been the key.
Dime-dropping delights is what I call it.
Yeah, it's a nice pass. I will give you that one.
Yeah, he was on the money, that's no doubt.
And Steph Curry, 6'3" and about 195. I mean, a slender frame. You look back to high school and college, and that was one of the question marks. Did he have the strength to succeed?
Looking at who's out there now for the Cavaliers. Kevin Love's checked in for Fry. Smith comes in for LeBron. And Irving subbed in for Iman Shumpert. The feed to Dellavedova. And that is good. And speaking of Curry's slight build, he's worked up and bulked himself up. He's added some muscle. He even got up to 200 pounds, I think he said. But he didn't feel real good, Clark, at that weight.
Yeah, it's not about the weight, Kevin. It's about strength. You need it to fight through screens and attack the rim, and he's clearly put on the strength he needs to play at his highest level.
Smith dishes to Love. 1 up, 1 down. 2 points with his first shot this game.
You know, I think when you've got somebody that open on the perimeter, a good shooter, the kick-out's the only choice.
Outside Curry. There's the 3. That's good. Curry's got 19 points.
Dropping bombs. How many more threes are we going to see from him tonight?
Well, we've already seen plenty. I mean, he's got more points from outside the arc than inside of it so far.
Perfect. And a foul called on the shot. Got him on the way up that time, so he'll shoot 2 right here.
Yeah, the defender all over him.
Greg, he got him good there. I mean, that's why the shot was so far off.
That one falls, so he hits both of them. Out of bounds, Cleveland takes possession.
No clue where that pass was going. That is a brutal turnover.
Three from the inbound. The shot is off. And through 1 half, it hit.
Thank you, Kep.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hello again, everybody. Ernie Johnson here, joined by Shaquille. The first half was all about Stephen Curry. He ended up with 19 points, 2 rebounds. And that'll do it for now as the second half of our game.
And as we begin the second half, first half wasn't even close, guys, and we'll see if there is a comeback on our hands or more of the same as we get the third quarter started.
How about Steph Curry in this one? He's got 19 points and just an amazing performance from downtown.
He is pouring it in from three, guys. You know how much I love to see guys knocking down buckets.
Checking out the group for Tyronn Lue to start the second half. Kyrie Irving and J.R. Smith at the guard set. LeBron and Love are the talented pair at the forward position. And it's Thompson in at the 5 down low. For so long, there has been this mindset that Golden State wins through offense. But their defense, you know, Gia, you were talking about this, is where the true strength of this team lies.
I think that's what's really allowed them to separate when you look at the rest of the league. I mean, they led the league in opponents' field goal percentage last season. And some nights, the shots weren't falling, but the defense always showed up.
The Cavaliers have gone 0-3 and are still looking for that first bucket here in the second half. Love the pass to Thompson. Shot from 12. And he didn't get quite enough under that one.
That's a big donut, folks, here to start the second half. 4 straight they've missed.
And that one's good.
Excellent ball movement there, guys.
And that's key to this run. Passing it with purpose. The D hasn't been able to keep up.
Smith kicks to Irving. Back to Smith. Yes! And it's Irving picking up the assist. Smith's got 5 points so far.
Another bucket in the paint. That's something they just have not been able to stop today.
Yeah, the defense is all about disrupting timing and spacing, and what they've got going right now is not getting it done.
LeBron drives in, and Thompson sends it back. Green dishes to Curry. Great pass to set up the lay-in. Curry's got 8 here in the quarter.
How many times have we seen a possession like that from them today, ending with a basket coming off a pretty pass?
Well, when you look at the assist totals, heck, they've been clearly the better team.
Lots of room. And another basket for Golden State.
And he's starting to show that killer instinct this quarter, looking to extend the lead.
And, you know, looking at Andrew Bogut, he's been one of the game's best centers. I mean, obviously injuries have saddled him a little bit over the years, but he's made it through 67 games each of the past 2 seasons.
Thompson from long range. They get it back outside Green. Thompson against Smith. Klay Thompson, and that's good. Thompson's got 13 points. Well, going back to Bogut, when he's healthy, he's a very difficult matchup for any opponent. Greg, one of the great rebounders and defenders certainly in this game now. He also, though, gives you points from the blocks and with timely putbacks.
You know, he's become an unsung hero in a sense. Not the flashy guy who entered the league, but more of a very talented lunch pail kind of guy who simply wants to do his part.
So the whistle blows on the shot and 2 free throws for the contact right there. And when you look at Draymond Green, he's not a guy who will wow you with his numbers or his athleticism, Clark. He brings a lot of intangibles, though, and I remember talking early in his career with Tom Izzo up at Michigan State saying those exact things, that he gives you so much more than just what you see.
And his current coach and our former partner, Steve Kerr, raves about him. He's the heart and soul of the Warriors, in Steve's words. Dellavedova is really good at finding his teammates.
From downtown, and Steph Curry gets the 3. Curry's got 34 points.
They're getting a bunch of their points outside of the paint. 3 of their last 5 buckets are from three-point range.
The defense is just not closing out quick enough.
Really left alone that time. And that's 15 points for Klay Thompson.
It just seems like the more he touches it, the more the lead grows. You know, you talk about Green's enthusiasm for the game. He's constantly talking, whether defensively or even in an opponent's ear. He's a vocal presence. And also another example of how a guy can make an impact without necessarily having it show up in the stat sheet. Strong work for him at the offensive end, helping them to maintain that lead.
Here's Dellavedova. He's covered by Thompson. Dellavedova, the pass to Thompson. And a foul on the shot. He'll go to the stripe for 2.
And also, don't discount his leadership. Draymond Green's been a vocal leader his entire career. Even as a rookie, he wasn't afraid to challenge his teammates. And that competitive spirit, guys, can be contagious.
And so Thompson nails both of them.
And one thing about Tristan Thompson, he is an absolute terror on the offensive glass. Was top 5 in that category last year, despite playing less than 27 minutes a game. Does a terrific job with anticipation of the carom and uses his gigantic wingspan to just go up and reel it in. Terrific motor and nose for the glass.
Irving kicks to Love. Smith on the wing. From about 19 feet, and he hits the jump shot. Smith's got 4 points this quarter. Curry. Oh, he hits it! How And we're getting underway here in the fourth quarter. The scoreboard tells the story in this matchup, but we'll see how much things change up here. The Warriors shooting has been wild, 76%. That's just unbelievable. On the wing, Thompson and Iguodala. The defensive stalwarts, Green and Bogut, are down low. And it's Curry in at the point guard. So that's the group out there for Golden State. Fry in the post, started by Green. Fry, good.
I'll tell you what, the defenders didn't even get a sniff of him on that move to the hoop.
Curry dishes to Green. And a great assist by Curry as that one goes in. Curry's got his 7th assist here tonight. It's Williams with the drive. Second chance shot. Shakes off the strong D and gets to the bucket for 2.
And that's a great play on the backboard for him. I mean, it's what we expect. All his second chance points do not come by accident.
About a minute played here in the fourth quarter. Stolen by Thompson. And he bangs it home with one hand.
Quick hands on the steal and then just mad hops on the slant.
Great sequence for them defensively and Clark offensively.
Well, one usually leads to the other, Kevin. That's just good, aggressive, attacking basketball at both ends.
Pulls from the top of the key, and Cleveland again with the bucket. Golden State's gone 2 of 3 in the fourth quarter from long range. Good shooting so far. Green with a screen on Williams. Curry passes to Green. Knocks down the 3-ball. Green's got 6 in the quarter.
And they're getting their points now almost exclusively from the triple. 4 of their last 5 makes are from beyond the arc.
And, Greg, it's hard for me to watch this. I mean, the defense practically giving them those shots.
And Thompson kicks to Bogut. Right side, Green. Back to Bogut. Goes up high for the two-handed dunk.
And he is the ultimate when it comes to being a floor leader on the offensive end.
Yeah, you know, he's got a little bit of Greg Anthony in him. And he has been that leader today. I think he's done a really nice job of moving the ball and distributing it the way it needs to be done.
Yeah, well, Clark, I'm glad you referenced specifically why you thought he had a little Greg Anthony. I thought you were talking about knees, my man. He looked a little hobbled out there for a moment.
And last year's midseason trade had to feel good to Iman Shumpert. Toiling away in New York, injured, uninspired. Boy, did he find new life in Cleveland. Of course, playing next to LeBron can do that for him.
And good on the second, so he makes them both. And for Shumpert last year, Clark, he added the defense and athleticism on the wing that Cleveland so desperately needed.
Yeah, he sure did, Kevin. And he also became a facilitator of all things. I mean, you wouldn't expect that from him, but he averaged over 3 assists a game, easily the best mark of his career.
Good point. Williams kicks to Shumpert. And another miss by Cleveland.
Not only is their lead big, but their advantage on the boards is huge, too.
They've been the aggressors, plain and simple, outworking them, fighting for every loose ball.
Got that bucket in no time at all. Fry's got 7 points for the quarter.
Wow, something's brewing, guys. The three-pointers just continue to flow.
Yeah, they've had a great second half from long range, Greg. I mean, things are definitely starting to look up for them.
And the whistle blows as the basket counts and a three-point play chance right here. One free throw coming up.
Not fazed at all by having a bigger defender on him down low, and I really thought he would be.
You know, at first glance, you wouldn't think that he'd be comfortable in that particular situation, but boy, I tell you what, he didn't look like he was out of his element at all right there.
Shumpert gets a wide open look. Again, Shumpert missing. Curry against Williams. Curry dishes to Thompson. From deep, Iguodala. That's in, coming off the assist from Thompson. And that's 23 points for Iguodala.
And as we head to the buzzer here, a crushing blowout, big-time dominance, and this will go in the record books as a gaudy win for the Warriors.
And they could do no wrong today, Steve. That's right. This was a team performing to its Clark fullest capabilities.
Yeah, and a very satisfying win for them, too. A game to remember, and on the other side, definitely one you want to forget as soon as possible.
And beyond the actual result of this game, fans are going to look back and see this was just a monstrous performance for Stephen Curry. He was doing everything right, and the points came in bunches. Definitely had the hot hand.
Wasted no time on that one. Curry's got 45 points.
Wow. What can you say?
Williams kicks to Fry. Dishes to Shumpert. Poked away. Stolen by Thompson. And the Warriors tack on 2 more.
Terrific run to seal the deal.
Yeah, and now let's just keep an eye on how much longer they keep the foot on the accelerator.
Shumpert with it, and it's Iguodala picking him up. Mozgov a screen on Thompson. Shumpert. And the rebound goes to the Warriors.
Yeah, but you have to love that tough interior defense.
And, Greg, that's exactly what he gives you. I mean, he's constantly making his presence felt around the rim.
Cleveland with the ball. Down low, here's Mozgov. And he jams it with authority.
That's what I like, a nice, strong finish inside.
That's what he does. He's got that dunker mentality.
My goodness, physicality personified right there. Able to just go up and finish over the biggest defender.
So we see the Warriors taking the game here. They poured it on tonight, Clark. A dominant showing in front of a...
Yes, Kevin, thank you.
The 2K Sports post-game show.
Welcome back, Ernie Johnson, along with Shaq and Kenny the Jet. Stephen Curry. He found his rhythm in the second half, and there was no stopping him then. He was locked in. And that's it for our broadcast here tonight. But we're just getting started.